Welcome student, welcome to Ramanujan Academy. So today we are going to start with a very important topic of a grammar, which is a preposition. So what is the meaning of preposition? Preposition, it may be a word or it can be a group of words. Like we are using many prepositions like at, in, out of. So out of this, at and in, we can say it's single word, and out of it is what? A group of word. Okay, and they are used before. So where we are using these prepositions? We are using this preposition before a noun or a pronoun, a gerund, etc. to show its relation with another word. So what is the purpose of preposition here? The purpose of preposition is to use it before noun, pronoun or a gerund. For what purpose? To show a relationship with another word in a sentence. That is the main motive of the preposition. So here you can say one example is given, like they came here at 5 p.m. So here which preposition we have used here? It is at. Okay. So what this at is showing you? It is giving you the what we can say, giving you information about when that person or that people came. So it's giving you information about the time. Okay. Then he was born in 1980. She went out of the room. So whatever prepositions we have mentioned here, we have taken the three examples of it. Okay. So what we have learned here, we have learned that preposition, it can be a word or it can be a group of word. Now we'll see the first type of a preposition. So we call it as a preposition of a time. So there are many prepositions we are utilizing, like which are relating time, place, position, direction, means. So out of that we'll start with a preposition of time. So for a time, which prepositions we are mostly utilizing? It's a at. Okay. So as we have seen in the above example, like he came at 5 p.m. So for the time, what preposition we are using? We are using at. So what is this at? It is used to indicate when something happens. We use at with a clock time. So where we have to use at? Whenever you are mentioning a clock time. For example, periods of year and periods of a day. For this also you can use at. Then at we can use for what? Festivals also. So he came he came at my home at Holi. Okay, so whatever festivals you are celebrating, you can use the at that place. But we don't use at with a morning, evening or a afternoon, though they are indicating the time. But we are not using at for a morning, for a evening or for a afternoon. Remember this. Okay, so we can see here some example of it, like the train left at 8 o'clock. So we have mentioned here the clock time, that is 8 o'clock. After that we have used, she used to go to a temple at Dussehra and Diwali. So these are festivals. So for festivals we have used at. Then he came here at the weekend. Then she married at the age of 20. So this is a period, we can say this is also a period. Then I called on my friend at night. So you are saying he is coming at night, and we rested at noon or dawn or the dusk. So you can see number of examples are given for the at. Next preposition is what? Our next preposition is in. Okay. So in is used to indicate what? Period of a time in which something happens. So for what is the purpose of in? You are having one period of a time, and in that period suppose something is happening. For that purpose you have to use what? In. So we use in the centuries, years, seasons, months, period of a day, like for a morning, evening and afternoon. You have to use what? In. So English literature flourished in the 16th century. So what we are saying, we are mentioning here a century. So for century, what preposition you have to use? You have to use what? In. So you can see the examples here. She was born in 1990. They visited this place in summer. Then he called on me in the evening. So for morning, afternoon and evening, which preposition we should prefer? We should use what? In. Then my father went to the USA in October. So number of examples are given here. So this is a purpose of what? In preposition. Our next preposition is what? On. So on is used with what? We are using it with the days, dates, birthdays and the anniversaries. Okay. So we'll see the example. We went to see a movie on Tuesday. So if you want to mention any specific day in your sentence, in that case you have to use which preposition? The preposition is what? On. Then he was born on October 3rd, 1980. So what we are mentioning here? We are mentioning a birthday date. So if you want to say about a birthday date, in that case go for a on. we congratulated him on his birthday and we gave him a gift on their 20th marriage anniversary. So anniversaries, birthdays, for this purpose we have to use what? On. So here one note is given, like we use on with morning, afternoon, evening when they are modified. अभी इसका एक example देख लेते हैं. So you can see here the example. They reached here on a hot afternoon. Okay, अभी ये afternoon ही है. This is the afternoon only. But what we are using on? We are using on when they are modified. So afternoon में भी हम कुछ mention करें. We are mentioning something. So on a hot afternoon. Then people did not come out of their houses on a night like this. So if you want to modify your morning, afternoon and evening, in that case also you can go for a on preposition. Now the next preposition is, it is the during. So during is what? It may be used instead of in. So in, we had seen already the in. So instead of in you can go for a during with the periods of a day, month, season, year, decades, and to express the ideas that something continues throughout whole of a specified period. So here what we are mentioning? We are mentioning one period of a time. So for that period of a time we are utilizing this during preposition. So we'll see one example. During the war many people were killed. So this is one period. So when the war was going on, in that time many people were killed. So for that purpose we are using what? During. Then we work during the day and sleep during the night. So there is one vast duration. So for that duration we are using this word or this preposition which is called what? During. Now the next preposition is the by. So whatever prepositions we are seeing, all these are related with the time only. So by is for what? It is used to indicate the latest time at which the action will be finished. So here you can see he will finish his work or this work by 5 o'clock. So whatever latest time you want to mention, for that latest time we are going for this preposition. Next preposition is the for. So this for is for what? It is used with a period of time to indicate how long a action lasts. Means your action is going on for some time and for that action we are writing this for. So it is generally used with the perfect tense. So generally where this for get used, it is getting used in the perfect tense, but you can go for other tenses also. Like here they have lived here for 5 years. So this is a mentioning of a time period. So for how long that action was happening, the living action was happening for 5 years. That's why we have written here for. Then it rained continuously for 12 hours. Then we stayed there for 15 days. So what this is indicating? It is indicating how long an action is going to last. So that is the purpose of your for preposition. Our next preposition is what? It is since. So since is used when with a point of time in the past from which some action began and it continues till the time speaking. Means right now whatever you are saying, if it is going on for some time and you are still speaking about that, then in that case you go for a since. So it is generally getting used with your perfect tense. So we'll say example, he has lived here since 1980. Means still he is living here only. But what is the period from where he is staying here? He is staying here since what? 1980. Then everything has changed since the last summer. So still it is going on, still it is continuing. So something is continuing for some time of period and right now also it's going on, then in that case you go for a since. Now the next preposition is what? It is from. So what this from is indicating? A starting point of an action in the past or a future. Means it can indicate a starting point for a past or it can indicate a starting point for a future also. So it is always used with to or the till. Like they lived here from 1980 till 1990. So you are showing here what? Some action was there from the past and it is used with what? To or a till. Okay, so he leaves his office from 9 am to 5 pm. So here also we are indicating what? The starting point of your action. Our next figure of speech is what? Till or until. So it is used to show something happening or done to a particular point in a time and then stopping. So it was happening for a particular period of time and after that it stopped. Then for that case we are going for till and the until. Like we will take example, he is expected to be here until or till the end of a week, or I was employed by the company until 1980. So for this purpose we are using this preposition which is called what? Until. Now our next preposition is what? Before and after. So this before and after are used to relate the events to a particular time. So like before means what? Earlier than, and after means what? Later than something. So in that case we are going for before and after. Like I get up before 6. So you are mentioning what? You are getting up before 6 o'clock. Then she returned before Monday. So for this purpose we use the preposition before and the after.